So the Dokkan Now broadcast has just finished up for the upcoming campaign, Feeling the Heat Transcendent Dokkan. So we're going to do a quick summary on this live stream because it actually goes for an hour and definitely not going to sit here for an hour. All right, what we're expecting here is information on events, new characters, Extreme Z Awakenings, and Dragonstone Giveaway Challenge. So as always, the challenge is pretty much having as many viewers as possible. I'm sure we got it. I did not see the real-time count. In this campaign, we are going to be getting the Piranga Dragon Balls. We'll get 3 wishes granted. And usually we do get 3 sets, but in this celebration, we are upping it to 5 sets. Hopefully the rewards are awesome and different compared to previous years. 15 wishes can be granted. A new red zone has been announced here, with being the Pure Saiyans edition. And a new stage for all-out battles and intensifying fights will come around, stage 5 and 9 respectively. They're going to be adding new missions to the Festival of Battles event. I haven't even been in it myself, but clear the event with Super Int, a Super ST, and a Super Physical type character on your team, which is very interesting. Now for the reveal on the new character coming out. It is going to be Frieza and Gogeta here. What an interesting combo. I don't know what the link set is going to be like, or the leader skill, but here are the animations. It is a reverse exchangeable character. It's only base form Gogeta, but we'll take any Gogeta. Looking pretty sick. Ooh, that is a sick angle. So zoomed in though. Golden Frieza. So these are the active skills. Ooh, we do get blue. No, Super Saiyan. I got trolled. And those are the arts right there. 28th of August is the begin time for this celebration. A closer look at the animations. So Frieza, I think, is the front first. And then you can reverse exchange into Gogeta. So that's 1. Super. This is an LR, right? Actually, not even sure. Think it is. So you got the 12 key and the 18 key. And here is the introduction of the reverse exchange. So they are an LR, Extreme Tech, which is interesting typing. Of course, Gogeta being in the picture. These are the categories. You have the Frieza stuff, and you also have the Gogeta stuff in here. It's a lot of categories, goddamn. Leader skill is movie bosses or movie heroes category. 3 key, 200% HP, attack defense 170% up, with additional HP and attack and defense of 50% for characters who also belong in Transformation Boost, Gifted Warriors, or Inhuman Deeds. Be interesting to be mixing these 2 categories together. I think Broly's gonna have a good time, just because he is a Saiyan and he can link up with the movie heroes Saiyan's characters. The super attack here, 12 key, is greatly raised attack for 1 turn, colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack and defense, with the ultra super attack greatly raising attack for 1 turn, mega colossal damage to the enemy, greatly lowering attack and defense, as well as raising allies attack by 50% for 1 turn, self-excluded. Passive skill here is Golden Power, attack defense 250% up, with an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained, with damage reduction rate of 70%. That's a high damage reduction rate. For 5 turns for the character's entry turn, we got guarding all attacks. And then starting from the 6th turn is a great chance of guarding all attacks. When there are 4 or more extreme class allies on the team, or when there's another movie heroes or movie bosses category ally attacking the same turn, launching an additional super attack, which is always good. For every attack received, attack plus 150% up, and chance of performing a critical hit by 10% within the turn. For every attack, every attack, that is a lot of attack. When guard is activated, you will get defense 20% up to 100% infinitely. And then when 3 or more superclass allies on the team, starting from the 3rd turn from the character's entry turn, or starting from the 5th turn from the start of the battle, changes AGL and STR to tech, and randomly changes physical or int key spheres to rainbow key spheres, and you're able to reverse exchange. Interestingly, you need superclass for this passive. So you are forced to ruin the team synergy, maybe, to be running this. All right, now let's have a look at Gogeta here with his animations. So I'm assuming this is the 12 key. Little fat punch. It's all right. And then the 18 key. That looks so good. That is, I like that shot. I like that shot right there. So once you reverse exchange into Gogeta, the super attack changes to greatly raise attack defense for 1 turn, colossal damage, with the ultra super attack massively raising attack defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage, and then raises allies defense by 50% for 1 turn. Passive skill is going to be key plus 6, attack defense to 50% up with 1 key per key sphere obtained, and then attacks effective against all types with a high chance of dodging. With a key sphere obtained 1 time only, fully recovers HP, and then when 3 or more superclass allies on the team, or when there's another movie heroes or movie bosses category ally attacking the same turn, damage reduction rate of 40%. When attacking with 20 or more key, attack defense 200% and great chance of performing a critical hit. And when activating the active skill or when attacking with 24 key, attack plus 150% and performs a critical hit. For every key sphere obtained, you get a chance of dodging up by 5%, attack plus 10%, and all allies defense 10%, self-excluded when attacking. For every 5 key spheres obtained, launch an additional super attack. So when Frieza changes orbs, once you get that restriction, and then you reverse exchange into Gogeta, that's where you're going to get like this super value right here. All right, now for the active skill animations for Frieza and the Gogeta. Going into Golden Frieza, baby. So it looks like it's just like a buff instead of like a damage, because there was no hitting the enemy. And then Gogeta here, we got the Kamehameha. Just very quick stuff. So for Golden Frieza, the active skill is 24 key, defense 400%, and directs enemies' attacks towards the character. So it's a taunt with a lot of key and defense 400%. Can be activated when there are 4 or more extreme class allies on the team. And then when we got Gogeta here, we got Kamehameha, raises attack by 540% temporarily, ultimate damage to the enemy, defense 540%, changes all key spheres to 10 key spheres for 1 turn. That's pretty good. And then can be activated when there are 3 or more superclass allies on the team. Interesting. So depending on how your team is built, will be the determined factor of which active skill you are deciding to do. Also, Extreme Z Awakening for the AGL Golden Frieza will arrive. His leader skill will change to Resurrected Warriors, Planetary Destruction, leader for 4 key and 170% stat boost. With the SA greatly raising attack for 1 turn, lowering attack with the 12 key, 18 key greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage to the enemy. Passive skill here, we got the entrance animation upon the character's entry turn, guards all attacks for 1 turn, defense 100% for 3 turns, chance of performing critical hit and damage reduction rate of 90%. And chance of performing critical hit and damage reduction rate down by 10% for every 2 turns passed, no more than 60%. Every 2 turns passed, it's very slow, which is awesome. Basic effect is key plus 6, attack defense 200%, and when HP is 50% or more, attack defense 200% up with a additional super attack. And for every super attack performed, 1 key up to 3, defense 30% up to 150%, and for every attack received, key plus 1 up to 3, attack plus 30% up to 150%. Starting from the 3rd turn from the character's start of turn, attack plus 300% up and performs a critical hit when HP is 50% or less. It's 1 time only. Starting from the 5th turn from the start of the battle, attack defense 100% up when attacking as the 2nd or 3rd attacker in turn. And then starting from the 7th of the battle, attack defense 100% up when attacking as the 3rd attacker in the turn. It's kind of what you're going to do anyway, slowly float him out outside of the 1st slot into the 3rd slot. And last but not least, they didn't give any sort of real information on this, but they are going to implement a new battle system, whatever that might be. More information will come out very, very soon. And that's pretty much the summary of the live stream. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It's way quicker than you having to react to me for an hour or someone else. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time as always. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace.